And good morning on a Thursday morning here with Morning Coffee with Marcaida. And today's idea is to think about breathing. We've talked about breathing and how you just take a breath. It allows you time to once again deep breath, relax, think clear, get some oxygen in your brain so that you can assess and reassess the situation. In training, there also, the use of breathing is very important. Obviously, it's everything that we do. Everything. As a respiratory therapist, everybody needs to breathe. We're addicted to breathing, right? So how do we maximize the understanding of breathing? Some of the things that we do, there are different ideas of VO2 max and all these other things. Let's keep it simple. Your blood basically can only take so much oxygen into its cells. So when you're thinking about watching athletes who are playing football and everything else, they're taking oxygen masks. I go, unless you have emphysema or some problems with your blood, you don't really need that much oxygen. You just need to know how to breathe in and catch on. Now, it's always good to try to breathe through your nose, because when you breathe through your nose, you preheat the oxygen or what you're breathing in, so that it's not too cold. That's why mouth breathing dries you out. When you breathe through your nose, it's got ways to heat it up, and the cilia and everything else, so you can breathe it in. Another way also to use breath is to first understand what happens with the body when you're breathing in. You breathe in oxygen, the tissues suck up that oxygen. You got it metabolizes everything, and it secretes out carbon dioxide, and you got to get the carbon dioxide out. So when you think about that, sometimes it's not so much getting all the oxygen in, but it's really trying to get rid of the carbon dioxide that's also building up in your body. That's why all these short breaths in here is enough to get you really so dizzy, because you're breathing too much oxygen and blowing off carbon dioxide. That's why people get dizzy, is because they're blowing off too much carbon dioxide. That's why you have them put a bag there so they rebreathe that carbon dioxide to stabilize yourself. When we talk about using breath, you can also use your breath to relax the body or tense the body. So think about it. If I hold my breath, or when you're lifting weights and you hold your breath and you're told not to do that, you hold on to that, you tense the body, you have strength. The minute you relax simply by breathing out, you see what happens to the muscles over there? Sometimes when I'm training with my guys and they're so stiff when they're training, and I can see they're holding their breath or going shallow breath, I tell them, you know what, stop. Do this for a second. Take a deep breath and just exhale while doing the moves. For example, a deep breath and exhale. So as I'm training, I'm exhaling all the way through, and it's relaxing the body. So what I see them do, instead of being very stiff, simply by exhaling, you can see their bodies start to relax as you're doing so. If you need to tense up, they hold the breath, and I say exhale that, and you start to slowly relax and let it all go. So that's one of the things that we do. Doing the noises is also part of what we call pursed lip breathing. A lot of people with emphysema or COPD do that. Basically what it's doing is doing a back pressure. If you've lost your elasticity of your lungs, simply by holding the back pressure, it keeps your lungs open a little bit longer as you're exhaling, because it will have a hard time expanding. Some people do that in other arts also, when you're going that holds back pressure. So deep breath and there's a back pressure as you're doing that, and you're doing your motions, keeps the lungs open, but you're slowly exhaling with back pressure being in there. So just ideas of breathing and how to use breathing. Obviously, it's everything that we do, but how to, if you understand it, when you're running around, you really need to get more oxygen. It's more about expelling that carbon dioxide. Understand the process, and you can use your breath to help control being relaxed, or if you need to be tense, and using all that to clear the mind, assess, reassess through breath. All right? Morning cuff, right here with my Joe. Real good. Oh, by the way, people have been asking what I'm wearing. It's a shout out to Kane Pro Gear. Kane Pro Gear is the one who made these shirts. I call them the Kali Tactical Kali-Tac for short. If you're interested with them, they got them over there at Kane Pro Gear. And let's have a good day today, guys. Everybody, take care. Have a good one. Keep breathing.